Hello folks, and welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. The new pad poster available, huzzah! I don't know what it's supposed to say, but it says something cool. Yep, another hat poster there, thank you. More debts, lean, mean eating machine. Clean your plate, doesn't that seem like a sticker you get, like, I don't know, in kindergarten or something? Salvage 15 food packs, alright. Didn't it seem like in kindergarten they'd be rewarding you for cleaning your plate? Oh, no, we haven't actually picked up any rods yet, have we? We have not. Let's look at our workstation. Oh, shit. Nope, I started a shift. I hit the shift button accidentally. That's fine. Let's continue our shift. Somewhere in here is a rod that we need. Somewhere. An industrial hoist. I haven't actually seen it yet, but it's gotta be there somewhere. Crap.
Hey, Dee Dee. I always meant to ask. Did you like living in New Manila? Is it, like, similar to living on Earth?
Guess so.
How about the weather? Or, like, I guess it's artificial mostly, right?
Doesn't want to talk, does she?
You know, I miss sunsets, like on Earth, a lot.
Yeah. Kaido, maybe, lay it off, eh?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Dee Dee.
It's alright, kiddo. Not much of a talker over here. Maybe one day with a few beers, eh?
Hey, I'm like that sometimes. Well, most times, actually, especially during work. Like, I'm concentrating on something, someone's trying to talk to me, it's like, okay, do you have any actual, like, work to do? Though some people work better when they talk, so, I mean, it's just a matter of, like, really, it's just the boss
Salvage is secured.
being able to tie things together. How the hell is this gonna work? Okay, so we lost a rod somehow, which bothers me, because the whole reason why we did this one, or one of the reasons why we did this one, I suppose, not the whole reason, is because I wanted the rod. So if I don't get the rod from here, we're going to have to pull it from somewhere else. Do I actually... Okay, I do not have an open space to be able to drop the reactor in. So we need to be able to pull these bulkheads off, but they're all single pieces, which I hate. How do you even construct something like this? I mean, I suppose what you would probably do is you 3D print this, right? You get a giant 3D printer, bigger than the ship, and you just go ahead and print yourself a ship. Like, why wouldn't you? So, I'm worried here. We need to pull a little bit towards the furnace. Just a little bit, though. Just a tiny bit. We don't want it to actually go into the furnace. We do want to pull it towards the furnace. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it this way. That'll get it unhooked from the piping here, I hope. Hopefully just enough. And when it's unhooked from the piping, we should be able to pull it up towards the jack. That actually might be in the clear. Yeah, I think that's in the clear. Go ahead and disconnect. Let Newton take over for a little while. Alright, we're good. Okay, now we go ahead and pull up towards the jack. Give me 2. Make it a little bit faster. Okay, looks like we're clear of any pipes. We don't want it to go into the furnace. This should work. Any lights or anything inside there? I don't see anything in here we need to worry about. I think this all just goes to the processor. Just want to keep you above the furnace, basically. And that's going to work. And as soon as you get more vertical, we will stop right about here. Alright. I'm gonna pull you towards this jack. Give us 2, please. Pull you over to good speed. And then once that's in roughly the right place, we'll then pull you down into the processor. It'll be great. furnace seems really hungry. Seems like it's twisting towards the furnace a little bit, doesn't it? Give you a third tether just to be on the safe side. Yeah, okay, there we go. I feel a little bit more confident there. Okay, so we need to do the same thing over on this side then. Okay, so we need to pull you over towards the furnace for a little bit. Nice and slow, so one tether should do fine. That's actually doing great. Okay, great. So this should be free of any pipes. Oh, there's a pipe right there that for the thruster that's gonna cause a little bit of trouble. But if we straighten this out, it should be fine. Okay, I think go ahead and stop. You can go down to the processor now, I think. Go ahead and give you 2 of those to the processor. You've straightened out, which is great. So let's pull you up towards the jack. Yeah, that part right there is gonna interfere a little bit, but hopefully it gets knocked up a little bit. And then, yeah, there we go. Being knocked up a little bit. Hoping that means we don't need to do as much finagling for it, but we'll see. It's a huge piece, isn't it? It's totally going to be accepted, though. There's nothing else in there except for nanocarbon. Great, what is this? Oh, that's okay, that's just a keel piece, so we just need to pull this over. We're waiting for that other part to go. And away you go. Oh, nope, that didn't quite work. There we go. That should work.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
And that's fine. Then, oh, did I do that too early for you? No, it looks like you're being fed into the processor. Okay, that's fine. Processor gravity, it already has you, so we go ahead and pull you this way. I don't know what else to call it inside of processor gravity. I suppose processor tractor beam isn't quite right, because tractor beam, at least in Star Trek and Star Wars, indicates like one specific thing. Like you don't pull everything towards you with the tractor beam. I mean, you could, but that'd be a super, super dangerous thing to do. Yeah, so you don't necessarily do everything with a tractor beam. So like when everything's pulled towards you, regardless of what it is, that's gravity, isn't it? So it would be kind of cool if it was actually like determined based on what you actually wanted it to be. Like, you know, all the nanocarbon gets pulled towards the processor, whereas all the trash stuff gets pulled towards the furnace, as opposed to the furnace just accepting anything. Okay, this seems to be working. I don't think we have any risk of the furnace eating anything it shouldn't so far. So far, so good. Yeah, okay. I think this is safe enough. Go ahead and disconnect. You go into the processor. We'll go ahead and give you 2 to do that with. There you go. And if you want to take this friend with you, that'd be spiffy keen. Can I do that? Oh, that turned red immediately, so maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe I timed it the wrong places. Yeah, that's going to disconnect. There's no way that's going to last very long? Yeah, okay. That radiation shield looks very cool from the top. Yeah, that's the filter. Okay, I don't entirely remember the lesson on the filter, which I'm sure will only turn out to be good. Sure, me not paying attention or not remembering the lesson is totally going to be fine and not at all a trap. But that's a trap, though, isn't it? That's going to go into the furnace? That's totally going to go in the furnace. Hold on. You fine? You're not fine. All right, you need to go to the jack first. I'm trying to take shortcuts and I shouldn't be. Actually, that's totally going to go to the processor anyway. Yeah, it's tumbling in already. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, you just want to get past the furnace here. That's probably... yeah, this should be good enough. All right, then you go ahead.
Object. Applying credits to account.
Okay, so that's the entire back of the ship, right? So we already did the thrusters. Now there's some pieces over here.
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
But not much. Not much. Go ahead and grab you and in there. Let's So, how does the radiation filter work? I have to do this in pieces. I just forgot how.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Crap. I totally forget how. I don't remember how this is supposed to work. That is a worry. I don't remember how that's going to go. We have fuses for the power generator. Let's go ahead and do that. Or do we want to pull the reactor first? Kind of tempted to pull the reactor first. I mean, that's the cause of most of the radiation. So maybe we get rid of that. Maybe the radiation filter is less of a worry. Ha 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 ha. Reactor's right there. We can take out the cladding for sure. Is that another fuse? That is totally a fuse right here. We don't worry about the doors anymore. That everything's depressurized, so that's no worries. Trying to think if there's any good way to pull this.
Credits transferred.
I'm gonna take all the lights off. I mean, so far so good. We just want to make sure we keep our distance in case anything does explode. Actually, can I slide this up? That's the mounting plate. That doesn't get just off, does it? Of course not. Why would that just come off? How does that? They've gone and sealed the reactor into a nice little box here, but I don't know why or how. Okay. I can burn the aluminum padding off of it. It looks like I have to do that on all 6 sides, which is pretty crazy. Which means then I have to lift up. I have to lift the reactor up while it's melting down. And then pull it down past the piping. How the hell? Well, hold on. This is another radiation filter. Shit, spots. Please tell me. There's no thing here. Yeah, there's no instructions on this radiation filter. That worries me a bit. That worries me a bit. I was hoping I'd be able to go back to the... I mean, they didn't exactly give me a lesson. But seeing as that's my first radiation filter, I'd really like a primer or a manual or something. I know they gave it to me once, but... you know, I wonder if it's maybe in the hab. Well, we could end a shift and go into the hab and see if we can find it. That might be the safest thing to do. Okay, that's where the ECU is, so I can pull the coolant. And I think we can do that fairly safely without even having to worry about the reactor overloading. Because the reactor shouldn't even be on right now. Ha 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 ha. A lot of shouldn'ts. I'll see another good way to dump the reactor here. And we think you just dump outward. Yeah, that's why there should be a barge on the other side here. There should be a barge right there, but I guess that's what the jacks are for. Okay. I'm just kind of meandering about here. We should probably actually do something. Alright, I'm going to burn it. I'm going to burn the aluminum padding around it. That should open up one of the walls and let us get in. Actually, if I burn that, the structure around that might be what's holding in the reactor. I think how else you're supposed to do this. And maybe from underneath, but underneath is where all the pipes join in, right? Yeah, burning that might be a bad idea. I don't know what that would do, but at the very least... I don't know, okay, that goes to the thrusters. Those should be totally fine. Should is the word there. If the reactor blows, we're in some serious shit. Okay, so maybe we want to pull everything else first. Let's pull everything else first. Don't we have like a whole bunch of stuff in here? Like seats and whatnot? I think we can pull one of these walls out instead and do that. I'm sorry, we have an airlock too. They should be easy. Should have like 5 or 6 connection points. we get rid of those. We can pull out the airlocks very, very easily. Just don't, you know, accidentally cut the power cell. That would be very bad. So I think there's 3 fuses, right? I think I counted 3. That's a weird cutting sound, but I'll accept it. Okay, any door handles there we need to worry about? Yes, there is. Take you out. Away you go. There's a door in there, of course, but we're not gonna worry about that.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
You just make sure you actually go to the processor. Thank you. All this goes to the barge, but I think it all has to be separated because I think it's all kind of keeping it all together.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Come on, come on. You know you want to leave? Let's get out of there.
Processor deposit accepted.
There we go.
Credits awarded.
Okay, that was easy. And then do the same thing over here.
Credit applied.
I think there's one more airlock we need to worry about, but I don't remember where it is right now. But again, none of these have any air in them, or these 2 don't have any air in them. Actually, the other airlock shouldn't either. Wow.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are dropping.
No, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hoping to do this before I had to get oxygen, but no, we'll go ahead and do this now. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go into the hab. Let's see if there's any instructions for the radiation cladding. Thing, that's okay. Finish the shift, go into the hab. Okay, well, I feel accomplished, thanks. It does mean going to the next day, which is unfortunate, but it's how it goes. I mean, it's not like I'm being timed or judged on these, right? So, I mean, except, of course, by myself and you guys. But aside from that, in the game.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
Okay, yeah. Day things happen, stayed hydrated, which is a good advice. You definitely stay hydrated. Alright, let's look at the deploy terminal. There's gotta be something in here. Messages, maybe? Shared reports of ministerial activity. Okay, so this is about the Union. Ooh, sudden loss of contact with some of our members. That can't be good. That's scary. Alright. Server undisclosed. Yeah. But what about... That's the hab module. From Lou. That's... Yeah, hey, Rook. Ship catalog, maybe? Heavy cargo, Exolab, Atlas Scout, Javelin Tanker. Yeah, okay, these are all the ships. Handbook, here we go. Structure mode, salvage goals, kiosk, fire, electricity, tethers, reactor class, pressurization, power generator, radiation, here we go. Okay. Carefully remove the containment unit's access panels. Cut the frame holding the radiation filter, and then maneuver the filter to the barge. Okay, so you can't just take the filter out directly. Gotta take the access panels, then the frame, then the filter. If they're damaged, they emit radiation. Because of course they do. Okay, so access panels. I didn't see any access panels at all. Go to the workstation really quick. We might as well upgrade our stuff while we're here. Let's see. Yeah, let's upgrade our worksuit. Let's upgrade against some radiation. How about that? Oh, that's not actually a thing? Not actually a thing. Electric, cryo, and heat, but no radiation. Okay, well, give me more suit integrity at the very least. That's at least something. And actually, since we're about to do fuses, electricity resistance, not a bad idea. And why not? Heat resistance, sure. Okay, great. Let's prepare the grapple. And that should be good right now. Okay, so access panels, cladding, and the filter, right? Shit, I don't know if I remember that correctly. Let me go back. Wish I'd collapse these. Okay, so all the way down. Not the internal. We wanted this. Here we go. Okay. Access panels. Then the frame. Cut the frame. You have to cut the frame? Okay. I kind of hate the idea of cutting the frame. I wish you could lift it away, but okay. Move the containment unit's access panels, then cut the frame, then move the filter. Cut the frame. That worries me more than anything else. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna try it. Let's go. Start up the shift. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? I'm just gonna release a lot of radiation. It probably won't blow up the ship. It might kill me, but it won't blow up the ship. Alright, let's pull the let's pull the airlock first. Then we'll worry about the filters. So I have like 1 or 2 pieces on this airlock. And that one is slipped away. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. That seemed the right direction. This should just pull right out. There we go. Goes into the barge. And then the ladder also, it looks like. There's another ladder in there.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That came out a lot easier than last time. Okay, so the radiation filter, access panels first, which I don't see here. So maybe I already did that.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Yeah, okay, so we need to take out the containment, and then we can worry about the filter. So we need to cut this. Oh, okay, so there's cut points right here. Okay, no, these are totally cuttable. I wonder if it just all goes away at once. This might just go all the way at once. Okay, let's cut it. I injured my thing there, but otherwise we're fine. It does go all the way at once. And then we just lift the filter out. I think that was it. That's a lot less worrying than I had to worry about. Okay. Thought I've been releasing any radiation. That's not bad. Here I was worried about nothing. That's super simple. Eventually when it hits the barge. There we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Give me the light. Yes, all we have to do is basically... So I don't know what it's talking about access panels for. Okay, we just cut it out. Pull it out. Drop it in the barge. Dead simple. Okay, here I was worried about it, because I thought it was going to, like, irradiate me to all the death. But no, that's not totally fine. There's the access panel there. I wonder...
Salvage registered.
You're supposed to do this from the inside? That can't be right. Why would you do this from the inside? Yeah, but that says access panel. You're just supposed to do this from the inside. That's crazy, Doc. Why would you do it from the inside? Why wouldn't you do it from the outside? That's super weird. Okay, anyway. So I guess now it's time for the fuses, right? Grab this power generator out. Yeah, okay, there's 2 fuses over there and 1 here. There's 3 lights, so that would seem to indicate that we need the 3, unless of course I already pulled a light, but I don't think I did. Don't think I did. Okay, so we just have to time these. Let me get my shadow in the way here so I can see this a little better. Okay. So we want this when no lights happen. Oh, you can actually kind of hear it now. That's the sound you want, is that long beep. There we go. Got the fuse. Done. 1 is done. Lights are still blinking, so that's not encouraging. Because over here, same deal. So you have to be pretty close for the synthesizer to work, huh? Still not hearing it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. There's the boop. And we do it. Great. Get a little faster here. I'm not even hearing it right now. There we go. Ooh, that is a lot faster. There we go. No worries. Okay, was that all 3? Hey, it's green now, so that's good. That's a good sign. Okay, so go ahead and pull it. Alright, this thing seems to be super, super heavy. I probably do need to increase the tether strength on my grapple here. I have not actually upgraded that because I've been worried about the actual tethers, but this thing does seem to be struggling sometimes with these bigger objects. Okay, but that should go down to the barge. No worries there. We did all the radiation cladding. Okay, that's not too bad. Thermal spreader, we'll go ahead and get rid of that.
Salvage deposit registered.
Damn straight.
Account credited.
Okay, then this thing over here, whatever this is. Okay, another thermal spreader.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
And dump. Okay, so now we gotta work on the inside here. We'll worry about the reactor, like, almost last thing. Like, pretty close to last.
Salvage deposited.
Otherwise, I think we're gonna have
credit to account.
trouble getting it out of here. I mean, I think we're gonna have trouble anyway. But by doing it last, I don't have to worry about it for right now. So we just need to, like, pull these pieces out. How are we gonna do this? The simplest thing to do, I don't know if this is actually gonna work. The simplest thing to do would be to burn the aluminum aside. Right, if we burn out the aluminum here, like all along these 4 sides, be able to yank out this panel, throw it in the furnace, which we're doing anyway. Then we should be able to access everything inside. Now, the only trouble is anything is attached to that wall. Let's look. Come on, down we go. Yeah, those are probably attached to the wall, as well as the floor. These are also attached to the wall, but that worries me less. Yeah, I think that's it. So we just detach these, move them off to the side a little bit. I guess move these two. I don't think that actually matters, but we'll move them anyway. Computers as well. Okay. By doing that, then when we pop the wall off, it should actually come off as opposed to being stuck there by the computer or whatever. Okay, so this wall right here. It's getting things a little hot, but it should be fine.
Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your training.
You say please revisit your training, but I don't know how else you're supposed to get in here. I mean, there's probably a good way to do it, but this seems to be simpler. I mean, yes, we'll lose some salvage, but compared to the mass of the ship, like, this is nothing. That should come right out. And so it does. Right into the furnace, please. Thank you. And we have a nice open path to be able to do whatever we want.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Yeah, this is actually going to be dead simple. If I just stay outside and just shove things in. Super simple. Alright, easy. It's a lot of seats. It's be a lot of travel to and from everywhere. I guess it makes sense. So these...
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
One thing missing from these seats, kind of disturbing. There's no harnesses. I mean, maybe, like, you know, Lynx doesn't care, but I think that, you know, after being flattened by G-forces,
Credits deposited.
you'd want a harness, right? Wouldn't you? Seems like you would.
Salvage
Otherwise, you're
deposit
gonna be like,
secured.
you're gonna be
Credits
flying all over the
awarded.
place. Like, where are the seatbelts? They've got to be tied. Maybe they're just not rendered. Maybe they're actually here, and I just can't see them because, like, our character doesn't care about them. He just knows their seats, and they all go together.
Salvage deposit registered.
They retract into
Account
the
credited.
seat or something. Maybe? I'm willing to go with that. Also, can't help but notice, there's not much in the way of in-flight entertainment here. I mean, there's a couple of computer consoles up there, but they look more functional than decorative, and really entertainment should be decorative. I mean, how long are these things, I suppose? There's no sign of a bathroom, which is a little disturbing.
Salvage registered.
And one thing I learned that actually, like, puts me off of going to space for a little bit is that astronauts, at least nowadays, will actually take,
salvage deposited. Applying credit to
I don't know what you call them, walkers or something. Basically, they take medicine, or they specifically do kinds of food that they're low in fiber, because fiber makes you poop, and they don't want to do that. Because apparently, doing number 2 in space is a pain in the ass, and they don't want to do it. So, if they're up in space for, like, about a month, they might have done number 2, like, maybe 3 times, which seems insane to me. Like, that can't be healthy for you.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
And at some point, I mean, you just have to do it. But, yeah, they're trying to avoid it as much as possible, which I suppose, I mean, if it's that much of a pain, there's got to be, like, a better way. But the thing is, in 0G, you basically got to attach a hose. And, like, nobody wants to do that? I mean, it's got to be super uncomfortable.
Salvage accepted. Credits
So I get it, but also, like, it just seems a little horrifying. Like, I get attaching a hose for doing number 1. That would also be kind of annoying, but, you know, at least there's, like, there's a vacuum actually needing to tie it in and together. It is very strange. But, like, you can't avoid doing number 1. Like, that's just how it goes. Like, you're gonna, if you need hydration, and that goes with game. I mean, you just have to do it. There's no question. But I guess, like, number 2 is technically, like, an option. So, like, even the food is, like, when you're in space, is kind of all about making sure you don't have too much fiber, because apparently it just causes more trouble and drops morale for the astronauts. Blows my mind. And hopefully when we actually get, like, microgravity, like, actually, like, you know, moon colonies and whatnot, that'll be a little less trouble. And most of our toilets, if you think about it, are all about not just the hydraulics, but also there's a lot of gravity assist. So I guess it makes sense.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
But yeah, we just our toilets, our space toilets are not as good as they probably should be.
Rewards will be paid.
Right, salvage goal 6. Fantastic. How are we gonna separate the rest of this? I mean, we could... All this goes to the furnace, right? Yeah, this entire thing goes to the furnace. That goes in the barge, though. So I suppose I can cut this away. I'm gonna have to cut a couple of sides off of this, but we can do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and burn this away.
Salvage destroyed. Please pay attention.
I'm doing it on purpose, lady. So you can tell me to pay attention all you like, but I'm doing this exactly as I want to be doing. And wait for it to cool down, and then one last push. Okay, this should come right out. And it does. Great. Into the barge you go. Okay. Alright, so that's the ECU. We probably don't want to pull that yet. But we're pretty close. What we probably want to do is separate the ECU from the rest of this. It looks like that's already happening.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Am I right about that?
Credit.
No, it's just that this is poking out more because that's this wall right here. Okay, never mind. Weird this is glowing. Why are there LEDs embedded in the wall here? That seems super weird. Maybe to tell you that the coolant system's active? That might be what that is. Okay, sure, we'll go with that. Let's see. Anything else over here? There's probably something in here I need to pull. Let's see. Well, there's the door controls, and that looks like about it. Okay, I think everything else in here goes into the furnace. Oh, did that? Why is that red?
Salvage is secured.
I don't know. Air filter is red, which is weird, because it definitely goes in the barge. Let's see. That's light. Hey there, Domain 95. Good to see you. Alright, we have seats in there we need to pull. Probably... there's a good way to do this. It's an inner chamber, which makes it a little tricky. Oh, you know what? I need oxygen. Oh, hey, look. Oxygen. Thanks.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright. This one here is a little tricky. If I pull the top off of this, I might be able to do it. Let me go ahead and pull the computers are going to hold the top there, so if I move the computers off... another computer there.
Account credited.
Alright. Over this way. Okay, now the question is, how do I pull the computer off? And that, or how do I pull the top off? And that's a good question.
Secured. Credits deposited.
Well, this goes in the furnace. I mean, every part of this goes in the furnace, right? Yes. Okay. So I shouldn't feel too bad about burning any of this. Let's see. I mean, this should just pop right off, right? So this is where the power generator was, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. So we go ahead and burn the aluminum panels around it. The aluminum structure around it. Because they cost less than the panel itself. Slice the aluminum panel held by aluminum frame. Easy access for later. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. But if I slice the panel, I'm worried that it'll actually hurt more than actually just slicing this. This should come out. Oh, damn it. Now the problem is those junction points right there, right? Here, burn this. That let me come out. Oh, there we go. That comes out. Great. Go in the furnace. Bye. And now I should be able to just lift these right out. Oh, don't even complain about the light right now. Like, the light doesn't even matter. Light could matter less. You come out. That way, don't hit me in the face with a seat. Thank you very much. This is not WWE.
Salvage is secured. Applying credit.
Okay, that's a good chunk of it. We can pull this light too. I think we have one more control panel over there. What is that? This is...
Salvage
Oh no, there's lights in there, but whatever.
Credits awarded.
Okay, so we need to pull the floor off of this thing somehow. Or we just dump the entire thing into the furnace, which I'm a little tempted to do. Once we separate it from the reactor, that might actually be the plan. Don't think there's much else in here, except for the reactor and basically a whole bunch of pieces we want to burn. We can pull all the lights we can here, but there's going to be a ton of little tiny lights. Let's see what else we need in here. So some airlock controls, which is fair. Some computers in here we should definitely pull. Guess another poster couldn't hurt. There we go. Still haven't seen a rod, though. No sign of a rod. I'm gonna need more oxygen pretty soon. Oh, hey, oxygen. Thanks.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Well, the cargo will technically fit through the door. At least it should. So go ahead and pull you this way. Oh, okay. No. I misread that. That's okay. Come on. Up this way. Up through here. Up through the door. This is why I usually cut my way through walls, because these damn doors. Okay. It's one piece of cargo.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
It can come through here. Okay, or bounce around a little bit too, but that's okay. Let Newton take over just a little bit and then shove you right through. Okay.
Salvage deposit accepted.
And then it's just computers,
Credit
right?
transfer.
I mean, there's a bunch of lights. Take what lights we can. Any of this go into the barge or the processor instead? Furnace. Oh, yep. Processor piece right here. Interesting. So that whole wall goes in the processor. Huh. Wonder if that's true. Yep, that's true for this top part, too. So anything that tied to a radiation filter goes in the processor. Okay. I wonder if I could cut this. I mean, I hardly ever use the cutting tool. Usually I just burn things, but maybe I should actually cut this. Alright, well, let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, it seems like burning might be actually the better option, right? If I burn the frame away,
Applying credit to account.
that seems more precise than the cuts. The cuts are just a little wild sometimes, and with the reactor right there, I'm a little wary about just cutting. Or, yeah, let's burn. When it does go a little hot, but that's my only real concern about it, is just it goes a little hot. Okay, so far so good. Let me burn this one.
Please avoid damaging valuables.
I can damage whatever I damn well please, lady. Don't you tell me I can't. Okay, this pops right out, right? I mean, it's heavy as hell, but yes. Okay, so you go to the processor. Away you go. That is heavy. Even the tether's having a little trouble. You're not going to fall into the furnace, are you? Should not fall into the furnace. Okay, good. Okay. It's your turn. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. You'd probably want to make sure that the radiation filter structure is going to be reused. I mean, the filter itself can't be. You're always going to have waste of some kind. But it's nice to be able to reuse where you can. So I need to get my air filter actually replaced in my apartment. I need to move this one out? No, okay, we're good. Shove that away. It's supposed to really help with heating and cooling. To replace your air filter, I think they say every 3 months, but that sounds way excessive to me.
Credits deposited.
I might replace it probably every 6, but that might be why I have allergies and stuff. Oh, I lost an O2 canister. That happens. That's fine. It's 0 credits. It's fine. That's probably how I lost the rod, too. So I've been taking... Oh, okay. Why did that come in pieces there? That's strange. Well... Shove that in the furnace, then. Maybe my cutting was a little bit more excessive than I thought. I didn't think it was, but maybe it was. I can't even tell where that's supposed to go. It doesn't say, so I'm going to shove it in there. I suppose we grab a little bit more O2. But actually, the stressor fuel, which I guess I can take. I don't have any more O2 to grab.
Valuable
Yeah,
object
this...
accepted for processing.
Okay, they're not separated anymore. Okay, that's still furnace. Still a furnace. Oh, yeah, door controls. Right. Down you go there. Okay, I think we can't avoid it anymore.
Registered. Account credited.
We probably got to go ahead and grab the reactor. I don't want to do it, but we probably got to do it. I mean, the reactor is the last real piece, right? Once we do the reactor, everything else goes Okay, not everything. A good chunk of this goes into the furnace. Well, okay, so I'm tempted to burn this. If we burn this, then we'll be able to take the pipes away. I really feel like doing that before we remove the reactor seems super, super dangerous. What we should probably do is go ahead and take the coolant. Yeah, maybe we go ahead and take the coolant. So take that cover off. Oh, there goes the furnace. That went to the furnace. That was silly of me. Oh well. The ECU terminal goes to the bars. That's why I thought it went there. Okay, just gotta remember, F only works after we pull this thing. Right? Take the coolant. Coolant. And then pull you towards me. Oh shit, the reactor is actually gonna blow. Shazbot. Shazbot. That didn't happen last time. Shazbot.
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent action required.
Yep, urgent action required. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Come on, melt it down, melt it down. There, melt that. Crap. Didn't happen last time. Maybe I actually pulled the reactor at the right time. Come on, just melt this damn thing. There we go. That melted. Please tell me you can pull out. You can't pull that out. Crap.
Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Damage whatever I held damn well like. We gotta pull this off. I can't pull that away until all the cladding's gone. Just a little bit of shock. No big deal. Just don't be near it. I was a little bit too close there, but we're fine. Okay, that goes away. That goes to the processor. Go that way. Lift this up. It's fine. Just don't be near it. Just don't be near it, and then drag it down to the barge.
Processing valuable deposit.
Got plenty of time. No worries. No worries. What are you worried for? No worries.
Oxygen reserves.
Whew.
Salvage registered.
Ah, done. Jiminy fucking Christmas. That was risky. I had to burn a lot to do it, but it worked. Jiminy fucking Christmas. Okay, give me some oxygen here before I die. We're really close to finishing this off. We just need to burn a lot of stuff. We can totally finish it. We can totally finish it off. Get some oxygen.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
And give me some tethers.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
We're fine otherwise. Like, our suit didn't even get dinged there, so we're totally fine. Okay, there's a lot of lights, but I'm not going to worry about the lights. It looks like we can probably dump a lot of this into the furnace. All we need to do is put the pipes in the processor, and everything else can burn. And apparently that structure. I don't know what that structure is. Oh, that's the cladding. Right. The reactive cladding. We'll see about that. Do this here first. Okay, then a good chunk of this just goes right into the processor, if I can just drag you properly. Yeah, definitely need to be upgrading the strength on this thing. I mean, as soon as I get you away from the furnace, I will totally tether you if I need to, but I still need to get over here. I mean, it's 48... Oh no, it says 48 kilograms, but it doesn't actually mean it, does it? That way. There we go. Okay, same deal with you. The ECU is going to be... maybe that's a little more complicated than I want. The thing is, it's not going to take an entire shift next time, so I think we just go a little bit long here.
Accepted for processing.
Wrap you around. I mean, hey, we didn't blow up. Like, I'll take that, for sure. Why did you suddenly turn transparent? That was weird. Did you get burned or something? That was super strange. I don't know what that means. Go and salvage.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Okay, this is the third one. Yeah, so that should be the 3 thruster pipes. I'm gonna go ahead and move my body over here, and hopefully that moves this thing over.
Processing object. Applying
Yeah, here we
credits
go.
to account.
Okay, then push. Or not. Okay, you know what? Tether then. See if I care. Okay, so the ECU, how does that work? Man, I tore this thing up. Alright, we can pull this in the processor. Oh, okay, it's a little lighter than I expected. But it's fine. Well, now we know. I was pretty sure the first time
Transferring credits.
that when you pull the coolant, the reactor would overload, but it didn't happen the first time. So I was like, oh, maybe that's not the way it works. And then I do it this time. It's like, oh, yep, reactor's gonna overload. Like, well, yeah, that makes sense, but why didn't it happen last time? Very, very strange. I mean, maybe I did something different. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look back at the VOD. It's fine, though. We made it. We just had to burn a bunch of stuff to do it, but we did it. Furnace. That's the processor, though. Tried to lift it apart away. Did I actually put it in the processor? I think I did actually tell it to go to the processor. I think we're fine there. I'll go ahead and burn this. Oh, except that's tied to the coolant. How is this supposed to work? There's got to be a junction point we can burn. And I can burn this entire furnace thing here. Burn the coolant pipe. Can I detach this? The answer there is no. Okay, so you must have to burn this here. Okay.
Salvage destroyed.
I mean, they still penalize me for it, so maybe that's not the way you're supposed to do it, but I did it. Alright, you go into the barge. Processor here, but that whole panel goes... Can we burn the panel? It's a lot of heat. I don't know if we can do it, but I'm gonna try it.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Ooh, okay, yep. Okay, but it worked. I did set myself on fire a little bit there. That's definitely something you probably want to avoid on the regular. But it worked. We just never want to burn a panel like that again, probably, because that takes a lot of heat. Or we're going to need to upgrade our tool to be able to accept that kind of heat. My health did drop a little bit there, but we're fine. We lived. That's a better ECU pull than I've ever done, so that's great. And everything else... Oh, no, right, the computer's in here. I was going to say everything else goes in the furnace, but we should probably not do that with the computers. Alright. Though dumping this entire thing into the furnace is going to be quite the adventure in and of itself. We probably need to start dicing this thing.
Credits deposited.
Oop. Okay, don't go anywhere. Go down there. There you go. And I've gone too high.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, there's a lot of computer pieces in here, unfortunately, and they're not exactly feel like they're gonna fit through the door. Okay, you just have to bosh them a little bit. Just, you know, it's like bashing, but you bosh them instead. I don't actually know what the difference is.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
Battery pack? Okay, sure. That seems like something I would be wanting to pull myself, but I still don't have anything that actually works on batteries. Okay, this computer panel over here. And we're fine. And then the actual desk, I think, goes in the furnace, right?
Salvage deposited.
Got to put
Applying
myself in the
credit
wrong
to
location. Yes, it does. Okay, so everything else in here goes to the furnace. I think we're gonna have to cut it. It's too big. There's no way this entire... Well, maybe. Maybe. We might be able to do it with some tethers. Just a matter of leverage, right? What is this? Oh, hey, a piston. Thanks. Okay, so we're just gonna... It's already kind of twisted anyway. So if we kind of just pull it over, does that work? That's probably the wrong tie there. Yeah, don't do that. Here. Do this. What if I pull it over this way? I'm gonna need a lot of tethers for this because it's a lot of weight. It's a lot of mass, rather. Still might need to cut this. It's probably too big. It is pretty giant now that I look at it. Alright, you know what? That's what we have the cutter for. We can cut any of this. Let's just go and cut this anywhere you like. Yeah, maybe cut it like here. And then follow it up here. And then same deal here. Oh, I need to cut that one too. That didn't work. Oh no, it did. It did totally work. Okay, did it go underneath? It did. Not exactly in the same spots, but that's fine. Doesn't need to be. That. Okay, that did work. That should work. And then cut this probably along the same lines. Line those up. And line that up a little bit. Okay, and then this one down here. And then line this up somehow. Actually, there's nothing here. So this should be separated already? Yeah, there we go. It's already moving. Already moving. There's a lot less mass. Come on, just go in there. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? More power. All the tethers. Maybe not all the tethers, but a lot of tethers. There we go. And just shove in there. See if I care. It's gonna bonk this side, but that's fine. Real trick is being pulled this thing into the furnace, but that should be okay. Heck, I don't even see any lights over there, so I don't think any lights are... I mean, I could be wrong. Come on, I want to watch you burn. Give me some satisfaction here. Some of the tethers expired, but that's fine, because now we can pull this other side. Yeah, pull this other side. I'm gonna have to pull it towards the berth first. Because otherwise it's gonna fall into the processor, and ironically, that's not what I want. Because how most of the time we try to stop things going to the furnace. This time we want as many things as possible to go to the furnace. 4 should be enough, I would hope. It's very slow. Alright, maybe 6. Maybe 6. Let's go 6. This is slowly getting there. Oh shit, is it too big? It might be fine. Depends what starts burning first. It'll probably be fine. It'll probably be fine. This is slowly getting there. I guess while it's moving, is there anything here we want to pull? Any lights or anything? We've already got lights there. Oh, okay, there we are. Got a air thing there. Go ahead and shove that way. Don't see. Oh, there we go. There's another one there.
Account credit applied.
Every little bit helps. I don't see any lights on the outside, and that's really my only concern. Oh, I see a light right there. Oh, there's actually... That's actually like something that goes in the barge, right? Take you through here. I totally forgot about the first class cargo compartment. You're gonna be a pain in the ass, aren't you?
Deposit
I could take the wall off. Oh, there's actually like thruster stuff in here. Yeah, okay, I could take the wall off and that would be easier. Let me get out of there. Okay, it's a little messy, but this will work. Gotta make sure we don't overheat. Yeah, just make sure that cools down in time before we do the next one.
Don't do that.
Well, that's burning gradually, so that is working. That's great. So this will work too. Okay, pull you off. You go into... Oh, hold on. Do you have anything attached to you? Yes, you do. Okay. Barge. I don't really need the fuel. I think we just go ahead and just shove it there. And then these go into the barge, so I'm glad I took one last look.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, some thruster fuels, whatever. We have some door controls. Pull out. And then everything else here goes into the furnace.
Registered.
The right direction I want to push this in? Kind of. What I really want to do is twist around the other way. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me do that. Let me twist you that way. Can I do that? Kind of pull you around the other side so you kind of move? No? Okay, so what if I do this over that way, and that'll pull you, I'll kind of twist you around on it. That might be fine. Pull you over that way. Just everything kind of just, yeah, there we go. That might work. Maybe. I mean, it's slow, but it is working. Okay. Yeah, and then you go directly in the furnace. Maybe that'll work. Should be grabbed by the furnace pretty soon, so... Okay, time out. And then just pull in that way. Oh, you know what? I probably need to do the walls, huh? Yeah, let's do the walls. Because that red one's definitely going to time out. If I do this, though, this should try to go into the furnace as directly as possible, hopefully. And again, I'm going to have to use 6 because this is a lot of mass. Is that 6? I want to say that was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That should be sufficient. Let's go back to the hab. Let this thing burn. I don't know why that piece is just floating there, but it is. Hello there. Just shove that way. And there we go, boys and girls. That is done. And it's gonna take a little while to burn, but not that long. Oh, we got some little bit of extra pieces here. Oh, is that stuck? Shit, it looks like it's stuck. Maybe it was too big. Okay, can't grab whatever that is. Oh no, that's not stuck. It's just slowly burning. But I don't think it's actually stuck. Is it? No, it's totally stuck. It's jammed in. Crap. I might be able to burn it from here. Yeah, I got range. That might give you an option. Might let you move. I just don't want to get too close because otherwise I get pulled in. There we go. That did it.
Material processed.
That did it.
Credits deposited.
Oh, and this one's twisted the wrong way, but that's okay. It should work. I might need to cut here. Funny how it goes. Okay, I lost some doors. I lost a light. We're still gonna hit 9 now. It's still gonna happen. Yeah, it's tumbling a little bit, but there you go. There you go. Got 9. Okay, would you go and just... Come on, you don't want to make me do this, do you? Okay, twist this way. Burn this. Then this. Nope, didn't do that again. Hold on.
Oxygen reserves.
And one more time.
Reminder: asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
Really thought that would work. Trying to cut this.
Transferring credits.
Okay, I think that's working. We already got 9, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Actually, that looks like that worked. Looks like the rest of that's burning away. It should be fine. Yeah, the thing is, it's too big. I tried to dump the entire thing in at once. You know, we're gonna call it good. We're gonna call it good. Made it happen. I'm gonna die of oxygen deprivation here, so I think it's fine.
Oxygen reserves critical.
We're good.
Lynx
Don't worry.
recommends avoiding stressful workplace situations while oxygen levels are low.
Into the hab. No worries. I mean, yes, a lot of things got destroyed there, but only 2 million out of 32 million. So already, I still feel pretty good about that. Hey, veteran. Nice.
License level increased.
Don't mind if I do. Alright. A little bit of rush towards the end, and the reactor, you know, almost got us, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. We're good. Oh, and we have a call.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 Incoming transmission waiting.
Alright, what do you got? What do you got?
52? It's Hal. Let's talk. You know, in a lot of ways, you and I are the same. Came from Earth, hard worker, doing the real grunt work. You could be wearing my uniform someday, making decisions. That's a precious opportunity, you know. And it's hard. Harder than shipbreaking, to be honest. You know, in this position, you gotta make the tough calls. Big picture stuff. You're gonna hurt people. You're gonna make them angry, sad, scared, even cry.
Because that's what I want from a
But
job.
you gotta do it. It's the job. One bad move, and boom! Right back down to where you came from. But yeah, I like you. You're not a troublemaker. Troublemakers spoil everything, if you let them. Keep doing what you're doing. And don't let them spoil you, 52. Stay on the straight and narrow. And I'll be sure to mention you in my final report. See you around, chum.
Not if I see you first. Shark bait. I hate that guy. The epitome of every bad manager ever.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Today's weather report, clear and sunny, with a high of -270 degrees.
Well, so there. Well, thank you for watching. This has been Hardspace Shipbreaker. I'm Peace Universe. Your Peace Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.